one of my infatuations has been tools. I love collecting tools, and taking up woodworking has allowed me to make a nice little collection here. I haven't got everyone, but these are pretty much Stanley planes all through, or copies of Stanley planes, and starting with number 8, number 7, and number 6, 5.5, 5, 4.5, 4, 3. That's actually a Lie-Nielsen scrub plane. This is the carriage plane. That is a number 10. That's a 10.5 carriage plane. This one, I don't know, I've never used it. Rebate plane of some kind, shoulder plane, bullnose plane, compass plane, my favourite plane. This is a shooting plane, part of a set, and I'm desperate to get the other half of the set, but these go for huge money. This is a Qingshan low angle, another Qingshan, I think it's Qingshan, I don't think that's a Lie-Nielsen. A Qingshan block plane, an old Stanley Skew block plane. My favourite block plane. Got this flashy looking one here, but this one works much better. Qingshan chisel plane. This I like very much. Haven't used it very much, but just for squaring off edges. Can't remember what it's called. Rebate plane, just for trimming out rebates. Router plane. I use this and this a lot. Router plane, absolutely great for quick sort of bottoming outs on hinges and stuff like that. And the plough plane here I use a lot for grooving. In fact, just finished off making this, and the front drawer, the bigger front drawer there, I made out of a side of chest of drawers, which the drawers came from. Needed a new groove to house the base in it, and that groove is hand cut with that plane, and brilliant. Very rarely use the 7 out of these, but if I wanted to be using some material removal and then straightening off and getting a finish, I could use those as a pair. Number 6, hardly ever touch it. Same for the 5s, 4.5, and the 4 use quite a lot. Don't really use the 3. Scrub plane, believe it or not, I use a scrub plane a lot. Carriage planes, never touch them. I've got those for doing framework, for tidying up the inside of big mortises on oak framework. This one, I don't know what I should do with it. I just bought it because I thought I might want it, and I didn't. Shoulder plane I use a lot. This bullnose plane, almost never. Compass plane I used to do the tops of those doors. When I made the tops of those doors, I needed to plane out those radiuses in the framework. And actually I'm lying, because this isn't the door I made, but I've got the same door that I've made just around the corner. When I made the one I made, I used that compass plane, and it did a beautiful job. Compass plane, low angle plane. I've read up about these all the time. I haven't got the hang of this yet. I need to play with it a bit more, but because it's not working sort of because I want it to straight from the box, I just haven't bothered, because I don't really need it because I've got all these. This I use a lot. Used it today for removing the glue lines when I glue up these sections of timber. After I glue up, I get a little glue line in the centre here. I'll just clean that up there before I put it back through the thickness planer. Very, very handy. This I've used a couple of times just for squaring up a few edges. This I used the other day to adjust the drawers. There was a bit of damage on the drawer runners in those drawers there, so that was used for that. So this one for hinges and this on the front. So if I've just done that all backwards, I think I started and went back to the end again. Never mind. Thought you might like to see my collection, and don't know if I've got any missing from here, apart from the other half of my shooting plane. But if I find one, I'll buy it, add it to the collection.